Okay, inti yamon come higher all sport GHL YouTube. And you may have so anyway, of course, stories so we need to have a discussions, and of course, so this is your usual back to back to back to back. Let us pause update, Charlie. I hear Barcelona game in very interesting game, honestly. And the lineup, na a very interesting. Hansi Nankasa mu can say, obey some few changes with team in them, and that's so obvious because there's a big game to be played in the semi-finals. You understand? Changes in the end expected. Test again on over than go. Hector Fonts, age and the right back will bring your opportunity about because Gisconde is not available. Gerard Martin, who won the man of the match today, had a good game at the left back. And there was a resty Inigo Martinez, ne Pauk Basi, into Ronald Royu, and Christiansen, and Boni be more. It's a note a back four, no? So BI available. They are not going to play, but they got the opportunity to play. And a Pedro mom, and who are line up no man, I am a one worker because I felt to say coach Nika say or be rested na minimum so be rest throughout the game, but anye bia o man ball first staff on Gavi. But your Gavi we pra na no aka set na se me say Barcelona for reporters ni chire me said Gavi is fine. But I mean these things, I don't really take it because onya doctor, but doctors of one be chire what I say instead for now you be trying the extent of the injury, whether say a serious or not saying yes, we just pray say any serious. Is there my opportunity Danny Rodriguez akodei ono so pana wa be get chance ya more chances say be bro na fe be 36 30 something na boy dey pra ninsana yi Charlie I felt bad for this boy when your opportunity pa na ninsano say he went out early just senior van Basana Lami Yamali Bishima, you can imagine it. Barcelona for I'm making any serious. So and a few changes in the game. As to fast the opportunity will be Paul Victor, who to me had a very good pre-season, but unfortunately not Onyamboni Bimbo, and then he had the opportunity to play. So line up a bit, scary kakra because and again against Valladolid, no worry. What I said, but to go for the scare Barcelona in the early stages of the game. But Barcelona 2025 Ankasano out of 45 points, when you move 41, 45 points are league matches to my body. You understand when you move 41 into 2025, I feel Ankasano here. Chese a yama mi biafa. Inti emuya dia Barcelona started to say omo de Lamine Yamal ba omo de Frankie de Jong ba omo de Rafinha ba game no Dani Olmo no to say hey go for any abre omo tete kano of course Rafinha she goal and Dani Femi Lopez and so she go say Rafinha no wankasa no recently he's not been playing well in my books. I don't know how you see it but the numbers he's still gathering the numbers. Say 31 goals na washe. The previous 3 seasons, ne okeka goals ni nyina boma and na to afidie because last 3 seasons least or share 11 or Barcelona in the first season or share 10. Then last year or share 10 into okeka boma that's like 31 goals in his previous 3 seasons and they was the same 31 goals. So Rafinha for instance is doing very very well. Very, very well. And then I need win, very important to Barcelona. I say it's a very difficult game. Some of these games are tricky kakra. You understand? But it is what it is. They say Barcelona 79 points in the Spanish La Liga. Real Madrid 72 points. Of course, there's a game. There's a game for Madrid to be played. Madrid for the best how they are going to penalty. Also so my game and Tampa. Hey, Maza. Now no so the game now sent terms. I'm surprised because if you get 12, dang, na Madrid 4 bobo against Tapico. Fixture me who names not there no why but anyway, if Madrid wins, Madrid back 75 points. What I say now I have 4 points now after you headed towards the El Clasico. You understand? It's, I don't know. Yeah, can Madrid game, but congratulations to Barcelona. Most of the players on Casa test again. I say the most important thing and the team, a victory. Also, sometimes you don't have to play well. Could be say 223 days in year. Now more ball. Now say what back. Good news and also or the yen say you China your man support into Odobi biasi say because what's ne fiache and I say obo hands flick about so it sounds hands flick and the good balance and the abati with mu omo mu bobo ni bio omo mu free bench bo omo krom nya bo ni bi bo no everyone is happy obi aba obe contribute to the quota and so at the team no it's obo na basu ye pa no bisa sara Valladolid for no who omo saying and also for no they have nothing to lose also Valladolid for no they have nothing to lose no more relegation we think for no ever game no omo bobo ni gidi go say he expected that because obia only bibia lose there just na me say ono na or change say one day when your opportunity abana sanso abenda go after say pride it's this day wa Kenya chance wa Kenya che pa saka day we eventually betimi aba na ampampa nyamiantom enso etimi abante no test again enso ensamo no so eka well let's move on mom say nyamiantom a Manchester United so omne Brentford na ebo kwesiada 1 o'clock na Manchester United for omo konom kofa trade kakra and at the koi this is the Manchester United team train so much training be available we nye plane somewhat as for Manchester now wafa training now we call London simple players that travel with the Manchester United team Andre Onana, Tommy Heaton, Arthur Behinde, 3 goalkeepers, Maguire, Matthijs de Ligt, Lenny Yoro, Victor Lindelof, Fred Ressen, Luke Shaw, Harry Amas, Patrick Dugu, Casemiro, Manuel Ugarte, Christian Eriksen, Kobe Mainoo, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, Alejandro Garnacho, Amad Diallo travel the team, Ramos Huilund, and Chido Obi, and a place in fact, when you need the team in United for no. Common forces so common place even Joe Mahome for the Bilbao game, but coach Nantiashe. I must write one and on no intimate travel what I say. But apart from that today, everyone is available and they are going to do what they want to do. What I say, Jamuaboche. Now Madrid, now come kakra. Did he look at Madrid? Once sign a contract and some na kwa style. We say obe sign you, so on sign you. Matter say, for now no negotiations yes because look at Madrid. SC open social Florentino Perez 1-on-1. Now on any kind of contract no one some. Inti we have to wait. Okay, because initially I say you pay you for no and then look Madrid to be didn't come about senior man social. Senior man. So senior man want to meet senior man so that they discuss contract extension. And so for now they will have to wait and see what will happen because MCC on your nagin say look about reaching up a sort now. I see the German kwada mobile ibi. Oh. And again, Mikobisa Alexis McAllister. And Real Madrid instance, I am being told this McAllister dear. Yes, Madrid for penonymum. I say, almost person may trigger any issues with Liverpool because already Trent now almost air fan no, and in some be eba. It also sounds so called trigger another McAllister one when here. Best say almost any Liverpool for relationship. It also though they want him, but almost take a break. In anyways, we only free. You have to go to Liverpool and negotiate. And see, it's difficult to as at this stage. Defender. Konate din what to say Emrebi Abakato and the din Real Madrid for list so the name is on the list. However, yes, Madrid for plan for center back no. They are looking at a center back or be batch about 10 years old. And you'll be a be 3-4 years she says also tono and also ye jano kwai manuku. So Konate ni din was so name preferably they want a young defender waiting ya bobo nache. Open young defender betimi abobo nache. What I say left back what dey follow Mendy no almost say the entia on person mu jana kwan ni say o prepare do enye ne ball na sam. You say they cannot rely on him because time will be a when he done so say akwayi be bobo the ama we want to say go to ye ne sisi ne he we pra. So he's not reliable. That is why Madrid want to let him go. Into no follow Mendy the no anything no wo Alphonso Davies, but I'm being told said they decided to move Jeffrey because boy no now we used to Madrid 4% or the Madrid for ekoji pay increase and so what the club when anything we decided said dabi say no be the master my angry and who baby Charlie Arsenal for so for once man me na me no mudin kobo. You see e be embarrassing. Say maybe a season, not City be finish ahead of Arsenal. City struggles or man struggle a fee. See we see a san a fee. If they finish ahead of Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, me dear, say Sadi ni si padia. In any ways, me cry me feel say Arsenal cry City mo 3 points ni we season now. I'll be surprised. Pow. Arsenal for no, maybe a module no. Mikel Arteta in fact, one year smarter as no. First of all, the Liga no over. A man for expected Arsenal to make some changes in their team because PhD game. And then I mean monitor PhD in the Strasbourg game, one because of PhD, two because Chelsea, a team and the Strasbourg they are playing well. Some of the players ni watch Strasbourg team ni more. Me my favorite player. We him say follow me and tell him say Adri Santos. Me penna some sa. Abra Chelsea go fan ba me jeje na ho sa ba ma man chance. Afi Valentin Bako. On na City for year penny free. River Plate ye penna sa we wa ma. And now be Brighton for the no Cologne or Sevilla or so ankofa and the Chelsea akofa now with the no call Strasbourg. These are players I personally like in their monitoring them. And I'm going to PhD lineup no. So we're expecting us now to do same to drop key players maybe. PhD. First lineup I'm going buy Savunov, Afi Ruben Neves, just Cobriza. Lucas Barredo, just basically, and can you say, Omo ball previous game, Ebia, Ruben Neves, Ebobi. And guy running in a Baculo starting bench, Gonzalo Ramos starting bench, Zaire Emery Nancy starting bench. Ain't he? Was some team because of rest the boys, you know. Second half, and no man desire do money. Fabian Ruiz, but majority of the players he's resting them. So they lost, but do they care? Because that league in India and Yasam, or my Joma league, because I was 78 points. You didn't achieve Monaco crowd 58. And she just said 20 points difference. On League and 170 while resting the players. So I was expecting Arsenal to do same. Either you rest your players for the PhD game, or if you want to play your big guys, play and win. Aqua way Arsenal. And David Ryan, the Dago, Ben White, Bobby, left back Louis Kelly, Jacob Kiyo, Eddie Williams, Saliba 4 and 5, Declan Rice, Thomas Stepper, Tim Martin Odegaard, Omwanebo, Martinelli Trossard, Bukayo Saka, Omwanebo. So if you are going to do that, you do that and win. Another making because you don't play all your guys and still lose the game. Then as a man, if you said during Timber, story about Ibisu pride, because on the preparations in Emuana, yet is a bibisa. There are key players in Ibiwa. I think you ever hear say, Ebia, when see a be mamma. Because Charlie, oh, Arsenal. Dabby. Say, I don't know if you've checked the league table. Liverpool there, watching the league, 82. Arsenal was 67. Manchester City was 64. I got 3 games. Not yet the season. I've been away. Newcastle on the I kind of 4 games. Nyamia Duma or Chinobebo was 62. Chelsea was 60. When you know game, Nyamia Duma Chelsea and Liverpool bebo. Now for your here the permutations, but the Arsenal conversation, it is very bad. But Arsenal complaints bebre go na even Nelson share no say va omuntia say born na betwe kra ne ko share na whatsoever, but it is what it is. They say Bournemouth a league double over Arsenal. Mikel Arteta say when we say ebufuo e wo Arsenal place ni mo frustration any disappointment e wo Arsenal place mo na o me use sa ebufuo no as energy to play against Paris Saint-Germain. I'm say in some obey am supporters na ye kwa won ko bisan say go na ko fo ne share na ko fo what the gba kwa den sa eno ava ehu hwe ya waji go no e de awo bomb fofo sa na say no kre wa hwehwe images kakre na I say on opinion different from what the VAR for neka because on the always had the say ebo ujafon say VAR for naka something different o move on I Arsenal they say one thing that surprises me is the fact to say how many times don't we say Arsenal for no a set pieces are solid. But do you know, say, Omo consider a lot apart from set pieces? Do you know that? They are good, our set pieces, but almost some consider a lot of goals via set pieces. No, let me give you this. In the English Premiership, I feel season where I hear Arsenal are consider 38.7% of their goals. I also be able set pieces. I want pinball in their show, man. That's what connected ball in their show. So yeah, Arsenal almost set pieces go, but how is the same Nicolas Jova not helping Arsenal to defend? So Arsenal and Lady teams are considered via set pieces, but then Wolverhampton Wanderers 30.7, Liverpool 28.1, Manchester United also the fourth team to consider more via set pieces 27.7. No about Bournemouth and also 26.8. So clearly. And Neman Koyi crab. And then the Heiston was also Aji man of the match. And come. Okay, Charlie, wouldn't be some Bundesliga. Mrawo Jose. So we are suspended our game anymore. And this goes to Harry Kane. Yeah, ma quite 30 minutes before kickoff. And yes, so Jina Park. So I now bang in a perimeter. Yeah, ma quite. Yeah, we game no so at 30 minutes. Only who can say over around her because on your part of the game, and the Bundesliga for say, oh Harry Kane, what bre over Bejidia. It's a woman's special dispensation to Harry Kane. Say, you're running near the name of Harry Kane, onje trophy that brother Beji. It's a woman acquiring MDTC either perimeter or waiting second last minute. Bayern Munich in the Leipzig game, and can I 3-2 until you see Paulson as a 90+5 goal. And can you say can Bayern Munich for they've been crowned champions, Harry Kane and a trophy. But unfortunately, I'm a man crying by a bed changing a waja, and the last minute you see Paulson as a goal into a Harry Kane. And just saw opportunity now left. Ideally, the league, what check league table, no, the come back and say, I did the interest way. Because Bayern Munich for your league. But it's a calculations, and you see 100% that you cannot give the trophy to them. So that is why it is what it is. Because Bayern Munich was 76 points. Bayer Leverkusen was 67 points. What I say, 32 games now. Wabaka 2 games. But I understand. I understand Bundesliga for no. What I say because one G, you real calculations I ain't me for because Joshua Chemical say, players no money is omaji the Bundesliga. No say on your show say Bayer Leverkusen e ba be she 7-0 in their last 3 games. 7-0 na Bayern Munich for Sansan so lose 5-0. How is that possible? It was omaji league newi. And I said in terms of master one genos na asema working say I bet na impossible say Bayer Leverkusen last 3 games so be she 7-0 na Bayern Munich for lose 5-0. What be that? Also omaji league but Benyon so one train on between into no crowd say next week or professor and Calmonje League next week. Says Sana Benyon for Naka. Said Thomas Muller so posty Eddie Albert was Harry Kane. Sorry. Can we can the edge league in the more? And ye dear, just our sounds to train you. next week and all the time at the atu say next week hurricane. Anyway, now when I'm saying ideally ka you real game na ka buy winching for be ko Ibiza ko jo many kakra but ya cancel and I'm go be service company say master ya cancel o man ko Ibiza be not oh ono onye ho bako kra because throughout the week ni nyina na the plans ni nyina e kwan obefa so asha Leipzig every ni the Bundesliga and it's na adwene nyina enso e wo ho watch us it's you know right after that they say penyofo feel says so am cancel on the only problem bia because na adwene enhye da eniwo and na sentwani bi san say so we win the Bundesliga no na penyofo bi e the paper bi be hye wosem say twerɛ wish list ade a wish for obetwerɛ say wo hia center back ana and on stress as in train we bad question we will be sabi and us oh the way was so say or we should say place na prepare ni na beba back ni ade here ni sisi a wa answer ni yi pa send training kokopa some their service and company you verse answer question yi papa so we should say all those places and so beba back aba be sia kan e dey ama wo mo well let's move on and then we read from first story we bro when him say na me hwe Leicester City and Southampton game no partner me who say Refino da form say only Jordan ko clash what I say David Webb only Jordan clash no cut off form Jordan are you no bomu and on top form no say and me who say Jimmy Vardy akwa fa whistle no in fact na whistle no share Refino inside and op we ja Refino inside no bo say Refino out of form o mumra this guy is very funny, eh? Very, very funny. Anyway, let's move on. Madrid, the 4 players are air call for the next game against Celta Vigo. The players in the 3 goalkeepers and penny for a tonsa at the floor. But Thibaut Courtois, Andrew Lunin, and a Sergio Mestre. Afe defenders Lucas Vázquez, Jesus Valeu, Fran Garcia, Raúl Asensio, Yusuf, and a Jacobo Ramon. Midfielders Jude Bellingham, Fede Valverde, Luka Modric, Aurelien Tchouameni, Arda Güler, Dani Ceballos. Any more for no Vinicius Junior, Kylian Mbappe, Endrick and Brahim Diaz. So Vini, Mbappe, Endrick, Brahim Diaz. Also Rodrigo Guesin, I'm being told say he is not well. Now check him out the defenders. Actually, they have a difficult game against Celta Vigo. Honestly, Lucas Vázquez, Vallejo, Fran Garcia, Asensio, Yusuf, Jacobo Ramon. Oh, like you know, Madrid didn't give you up, Anna, because it's sad. So, every chase is say. Matisse wa catch the Crystal Palace said, "The nipa be ya na wa you." Aye bibie mtinu konya nka season ba na wi anko munja no kwan e ma nko esanse de so ye bia wa ye Asia Champions League no ye wie Al Ahly ashe Kawasaki fo no o ma show 2-0 inti Kawasaki fo no o menti nya hwe Ali fo age Firmino and the James player of the tournament winner ja Ronaldo team mama Kawasaki fo na yi o free mama jiwe pa de Ronaldo call we pa me gwase for pa it is say no champions no aye Al Ahly what say e hona Edouard Mendy wo Riyad Mahrez wo Frankie Sie wo Firmino wo just say omaji kofonaji oh anyway and oh yeah so anyway here everybody Liverpool versus CC level now omo air column and omo transfer plans and the place ni bi ohwa central for bobo mo din e dey abata Liverpool team no nemom omo nkan ho for now omo say Morgan Rogers Joao Pedro Liam Delap omo say omo ni Liverpool books no mo for now I'm so okay no problem let's move on anyway Manchester City and Crystal Palace bebo FA Cup final and Manchester Penyufo no a conclude on the day no the Saturday 17th of May and a game because we are 3:30 in that game no and so yeah this is just so gidi and some ketwa and the Gazeta de los Sports report say Theo Hernandez per se Otsana AC Milan again. It is because he's been linked to Real Madrid, Madrid for Petio, Setio, Emranonic or Madrid for Mbappe Yejuma. And of course, Madrid for they are also looking at Alvaro Fernandez. See about the India Chelsea. One of those players are Benfica for player. No, obviously are looking at. In fact, Madrid want to sign a left back, so you understand. They are looking at a lot of options. Since the story about it said Theo Hernandez no way AC Milan. Next season or extending Nanka free, but some Madrid no here left back in this year. But according to these guys, so Uncle Baby, and then Mundo Deportivo newspaper say Testegen and rotations, and of course they say Testegen Onwa Testegen is back, of course. Yaman requiring Amaneda against Valladolid. I know your sports newspaper. Let's produce so the B hour, of course. Yama Simono. Omonya starters for no and a ball game no inti eja and almost so a capture and so I was screens and also come anyway let's move on now me for the offer for Brana seminya day me fancy ya na okay to me pacho we are ending it here because she has build the rest of the stories no Eddie Apro Yakopon on show na onka ho bebre we say interviews no bebre na wo but ye dem rene ye dwuma to be sanso ababio